Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Cairo. It's getting some lotion on my hands. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, Dragonfly. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Mother's Day. Back at you, Dragonfly. Hey, PK. Good morning, dear. Welcome in, guys. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. I had a very nice one myself, personally. Okay. Let's get a few more people in the room and then we'll get started. Oh, that's awesome, Cairo. That is awesome. Yes. Call your moms. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. Thank you. Yeah, I had a very nice Mother's Day. My son made us ribeye and baked potato and salad dinner. It was very nice. It was delicious. Good morning, Nicole. From New Zealand. Oh my goodness. You know, New Zealand is so pretty. It's so beautiful. I would love to go see New Zealand. Good morning, Victoria. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. I was talking to my son this morning. I wake up a lot in the middle of the night, and I was on TikTok, and you hear these young ladies saying that they think that they don't have to celebrate they don't have to celebrate grandmas. They say if you're not a mother in the trenches, then you don't get to be celebrated on Mother's Day. Boy, that put a knot in my oh, I would come unraveled. It got me. Yeah. I'm telling you. Do you know how many grandmothers out there are raising their children's children? And for some young person to come out, this is about youth. They let their alligator mouth overload their hummingbird ass. I mean, I just have to say that. The amount of stupidity that somebody can say, don't celebrate your grandmother or grandma's, because grandma's day is in September. No, grandmother's day or grandparents' day in September is to celebrate the fact that we love our grandbabies. And we do for our grandbabies. Right? But the fact that you're a mother, I'm a mother, you never stop being a mother. And boy, that my son goes, why? He goes, you need to stay off the internet. You just need to stay off the internet. And I just was, oh my God, that just put just a knot in my. Yeah, well, it just shows. Yeah, I agree with you, Jean. I agree, but it also shows that this self-righteous, entitled bunch of bullshit. They say because you're not in the trenches changing diapers. Hey, Wendy, honey, love you. That you're not a parent. I'm a parent to children that I didn't give birth to. Many of them, including Wendy, including Wendy. She's one of my babies, and I feel like the amount of how offensive that is to and disrespectful to mothers out there, because mothers are there until the day you die. You know what I'm saying? They're always there for you. Hey, MJ. My son tells me, Mom, stay off the internet. It's like, why do you let this stuff bother you? And I just like, God, the amount of disrespect, it just is unreal. It is offensive. It's very offensive. It's offensive too. I mean, in these day and age, we are called out of our name by every aspect. People are saying that we're not women anymore. What defines a woman, and this and that, and now it's attacking motherhood. I mean, it's ridiculous. It is. So I'm off my rant. I'm off my rant. Oh yeah. See, here's the thing, Jean. Even with my grandbabies, uh, my grandbabies live with me. And my son and I own our house together, and I'm with my grandbabies every single day. They're always on my lap. I'm playing with them. I'm loving on them, and I don't even understand. In the trenches, I would do anything for my grandchildren or my children. It just is. It's an interesting diet. Yeah. Uh, yes. Yes. Well, I wouldn't call it bratish. I'd call it stupid. I would. They do. They do. I mean, I literally would call that stupid. I just think, it's kind of like that thing when you're 25 and you think you know it all in life, and then you get to 35 and realize how stupid you were at 25. This is one of those things that you would be stupid at. So, anyway, let's get into this. This one, I do believe, is it the right time to make a move? Oh, I am hands-on with my grandbabies. They, as far as I'm concerned, they're the best human beings on this planet. They're so sweet. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Okay. Jean, you are so good with the details that you remember that that applies only to non-emergency. That is, man, you are on the details. I'm telling you. Oh, I just think that everybody, never miss an opportunity to be kind and love somebody that you care for. Life is so short. Life is so short. And for the amount of stuff that we have to deal with in this world, that shouldn't be one of them. It's time to be kind to one another and just to embrace one another and celebrate everybody every day. The sun does not rise and set on any of us. We are no better than anyone else around us. And we all need to realize that. So anyway, let's get into this. Is it a good time for you to make a move, Aries? Oh, she is. She is. She's definitely at the top of mods on YouTube. I would say if she's not one of the best, she is the best. It might be your adult ADHD. You know what, Gene? We're all dealing with something, right? If it isn't, we've gone from being locked in locked up in my age, and they called it something completely different than they call it now. Then it went from that being ADHD and ADD, and now it's autism. I feel like it's all the same shit. It is all the same. I feel like they keep just changing the name on it, but it's the same exact disorder, whatever that may be. I feel like it's from all the additives and crap they put in our food, or the vaccinations they give the babies. It could be any of that causes that stuff. Really interesting. And they didn't notice that when you were in school, when you were a kid? Because I mean, ADHD is like putting your hand in ice water, listening to rock music, and have somebody tapping you on the shoulder saying, hey, 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 hey. It's kind of crazy. It's interesting. Okay, let's get into this for Aries. Okay, Aries, I feel like you're trying to close out a cycle that has to do with betrayal. So, okay, so either you've been betrayed in different relationships, but you're ending some kind of a cycle here that has to do with betrayal. You're ending a cycle of betrayal. It has to do with I feel like it has to do with past mistakes where you've had arguments. And I almost feel like in this case, this person, this Aries, and I know some Aries, let me tell you, because my twin's an Aries, the Aries will argue with you to the death. They will. Even if they're wrong, they're going to argue. They're going to argue. And I feel like this is arguing and making past mistakes in a relationship. And it's almost like you got to one up somebody here. Like you're going to end a cycle of you trying to one up somebody, because I feel like the betrayal is like when they throw a dig, you throw a dig. And, if you've ever argued with an Aries, they can be vicious. They can be vicious. They'll go for the juggler in a minute, right? So you're ending a cycle of this. I feel like that you go into attack mode, Aries. When you get angry, you go into attack mode. And that's what I feel like these 10 swords are about. You go into attack mode when you're pissed off at your partner. And I feel like why they're saying this is now you've decided to close the cycle out. You're not engaging. You're not allowing yourself to get riled. You're not doing that anymore. You're completely releasing yourself from whatever this is that triggers you to the point where you want to slay the dragon every time you guys get in an argument. You go to having emotional one-on-one conversations in the relationship that show you that you have equal give and take. And it's almost like this is, you've reconciled this, you figured it out, and you're moving forward with success. See, there's making the decision to move forward to success and have a victory in a situation. So, wow. So in this case, it's a yes for you, because, you've gone from being very combative, to not even just combative, but like a hellcat, right? And then turning and saying, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to, get to that point where I'm going to go for broke. You know what I'm saying? So you're really kind of leaving that behind. And I didn't get the time. What time did I start that? I'm going to probably go for 12. I didn't put down the time on that, so I'll go for 12 minutes in. Okay, so we're at 1426 for Taurus. Hey, Tav. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody had a happy Mother's Day yesterday. Oh, wow. I'm good, Tav. How are you? How was your Mother's Day, dear? I was cleaning yesterday too. Just doing chores around the house, but I still got a steak dinner out of it. It was good. Okay, so Taurus, is it time for you to make the move? So Taurus, you got the Three of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck. You could be rebuilding here. I feel like there was a lot of mind games and manipulation. But there is an opportunity here for clarity, for you to go within and to see what this is about. Your wish fulfillment is to move forward with your family situation. You regret some drama. You regret some drama here, and you want to heal it. Now, I feel like there's a rebuilding here for you, Taurus. There is emotional communication with your partner. You've made a decision. You've made a decision here. So you've made the decision to do something, to make a change. And this is all about change. If there was, I kind of see this in this context as you had to be right about everything, that you thought you were right about everything. With the mind games and manipulation, this is about you trying to win at all cost. So you wanted to win the fight no matter what. I feel like there's an opportunity for you to see this for yourself. So you're going to maybe see, I don't know, if you're dealing with some issues, you're going to see yourself in the mirror for how you're acting or how you're behaving with your family. But your wish fulfillment is to go from rough waters to calm waters. So I feel like for you, Taurus, you want things to be smooth. You want things to go smoothly with your family. And you have regret. There's regret for the drama. You regret the drama. And I feel like this is you wanting to heal, to recover. And you've made this decision with your partner that, look, we need to make things change. We need to make a difference here. We need to do things a different way. Hey, Bino. Welcome in, dear. Okay, so Gemini at 1827. Boom. Bino, you do make a good entrance there. I like your entrance. Okay, so tell me about Gemini. Is it a good time for them to make a move? Something's happened here, Gemini, because I do see that you are in a commitment where there's a love. There's a lot of love and communication, but it's almost like all of a sudden there's deception and you wanting justice for the deception. You might not be talking to a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio because of an argument. Something went down. Something went down. Because I see you wanting to be with somebody, but choosing to walk away and block somebody. You're kind of in this King of Swords mode right here. Gemini, you're coming in as yourself with that King of Swords. You could be brokenhearted. So you might be in your emotions, not speaking. Maybe you're trying to master your emotions about an argument. It's illuminating, waiting for your family situation, somebody from the past to reconcile. This is fighting with a sibling or a parent or somebody that this isn't some kind of justice needs to happen for this deception for you. And you're brokenhearted here over this. Now, it's like you're finding out, it could have found out from a child. You could have found out from a child here. So about some deception, and you want justice. So maybe you're hearing something, out of the mouths of babes, right? Somebody has said something, and it could be a divorce. It could be a divorce situation, and one of the kids is telling the other parent what the other parent says while they're not in earshot, or when they've got custody of them. But I feel like whatever this is, you're not speaking. You're trying to master your emotions because of an argument. It was like you wanted to be with this person, but you walked away and blocked them. I feel like you're brokenhearted here, Gemini. I feel like that it's illuminating. Something's illuminating for you to wait. Something's coming to your attention that you need to wait for. And it may be about a family situation in the past that needs to be reconciled. So if there's some issues happening and shit's going down, this is something that you need to reconcile. This could be with an ex, but it's got you angry. I feel like, is it time for you to take a move? They're saying to wait. It's illuminating that you need to wait. Let things unfold naturally, because what you don't realize, it will actually come to pass, whatever this is. Excuse me. So at 2240, 2252, Cancer. The reading is it time for you to make a move? The amount of stuff that we all go through in life that is similar, you would be surprised how much in common everybody's life is. How, me personally as a reader, when I'm talking to somebody, I think I've probably heard these stories 1,000 times. They're all, the only thing that's changed are the faces. The stories are all the same. It's a really, it's just kind of crazy. Okay, tell me about Cancer. Is it time for Cancer to make a move? So you feel like you've been, Cancer, there may be somebody around you that's a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be you. So take it out, resonates with you. You could be the Queen of Pentacles yourself. There's some mind games and manipulation around this situation, and you're going to get clarity and be brokenhearted. So if this is you, somebody's playing mind games and trying to manipulate you, and you're going to find out and be brokenhearted about this. Somebody who may have promised you a new beginning. Maybe somebody who, there may be some love bombing going on here, guys. There may be some love bombing going on. This could be you, Cancer, with that Queen of Pentacles energy. You're very defensive. You're very defensive or resisting this partnership. The person that may be the culprit here is the Queen of Wands. I don't know if this is a friendship, a frenemy, a family member. I don't know what this is. It's a same sex thing. It's almost like someone's trying to stop you, Cancer, bind you from taking a leap. They're trying to hold you back somehow. They're trying to bind you. They've got you blindfolded. They got swords around you. It's almost like they're trying to trap you from taking that leap of faith here. They're love bombing you here. Whatever this is, this could be an offer of some kind. I don't believe it's sexual. I believe that, maybe you're having emotional communication with somebody and this is about a new beginning, but you're realizing you're getting clarity about this. You're getting clarity. You see that they're playing mind games. I'm hearing in my head they're effing with you. Okay, they're effing with you. So I feel like you're resisting whatever this partnership is with this person because they're wishing to bind you from taking that leap. Right? This is somebody who wants to purposely cause drama in your life so that you're left out in the cold from starting a new beginnings. So whatever that new beginning is, could be love, could be whatever the case may be. You're standing here as pre-empress energy. You see their deception. Someone's obsessed with arguing and fighting. So you hold back from them and you will get a victory. So I feel like whatever the case may be here, whoever this person is, they're coming towards you with a promise of something. They're promising you something that they can't produce, but their promises is basically to get close to you, to bind you somehow. See, they're trying to bind you from taking that leap of faith. They're trying to trap you from moving forward. Right? So pay attention to the people around you. Know their intentions. Don't be naive when it comes to people. First of all, you're more intuitive than that. You can see bullshit coming. Pay attention to the red flags. If a person's actions and their words don't match, leave that shit at the door. Leave it at the door because you're too old for that shit. You know what I'm saying? These days, you just got to go, what the hell? 2828 for Leo. Pinch them crabs. Hey, Marche, welcome in, dear. They better not pinch me. That's funny. Probably. That could be Cairo. Okay, Leo. What do we got, Leo? Leo, you're tired. You're tired of waiting for love. You're back and forth waiting for love. I feel like you're juggling it. You're like, oh my goodness. I almost feel like, here's the thing, guys. Don't wait for love. Go find love. Jump in with both feet. Go put yourself out there. Say hi to people. Smile at people. Leo, you're charismatic. You're good looking. You probably got big hair because you're the lion. You know what I'm saying? Let them hear you roar, because why would you be back and forth waiting for love? No, you're maybe waiting for someone specific, maybe somebody specific here that you're waiting for them to get it together. But hey, you know what? You know what the fastest way to get somebody to get it together is? Live your best life. When somebody sees that you're happy without them, oh, they want to be in that action. This is your wish. You've been wishing for love. I feel like you're tired of waiting. You've been wishing for love. You want somebody who's just going to be a partner that's going to love you right, right? And all you feel like is you're trapped in your head about the drama. You're just freaking trapped in your head about all of the drama, all the nonsense. And she's got big hair too. See, she got big hair. So it's that lion's mane. I feel like you're tired of waiting for love. You're wanting love. You're just tired of the games. You're trapped in your head about all the drama, all the nonsense. I'm hearing that. So look at how is it Scanlily? I don't know. Whatever. How they're dressed. These are supposed to be ballerinas, but they look more like hookers breakdancing. I'm sorry, but they do. Oh, scantily clad. Yes, that's what I was trying to say, Jean. Thank you. Because my brain just is. It's still full of all of this nonsense that I've been dealing with for the past 2 weeks with this cold. You want that to end. You're tired of the drama associated with somebody that you're. Leo, I feel like I'm getting the energy that you blame the competition. Don't blame the competition. Blame the person that you're waiting for, because that's the person who's perpetuating all of this nonsense. I feel like you're rushing. This person could be a player. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're waiting for love with somebody. You're wishing for this person, but you're trapped in your head about competition, the drama, and you want it to end. You want to move forward, but this person's a player. They're a player. Right? It's leaving you brokenhearted because of their deception, their lies, their cheating, whatever the case may be here. It's not a good time for you to move forward. I feel like yes and no. It's not a good time to move forward with this person, but it is time for you to move forward to another person. I feel like you need to get out there and first of all, you got to get out of your heartbreak. Get out of your heartbreak and get pissed. Now, I remember my mom telling me, I feel sorry for them once you get over being hurt, because then you're mad. And then when you're mad, you're going to make change, right? You're going to make a change once you decide that, look, I'm no longer hurt, I'm angry, right? How dare they, kind of thing, right? So if you're dealing with somebody who is just an F-boy, you have 8 million or 8 billion other people in this world that will probably love you right. Just because this one didn't doesn't mean the rest of them won't. So put yourself out there, enjoy your life, live your best life, because I feel like you're just sitting here heartbroken. It's causing you to be obsessed with the situation. They're saying for you to walk away. And I'm not joking when I say Queen of Wands, okay? So you know the truth in this situation. You know the truth in the situation. Leave it there. Leave it at the door, and move forward. Enjoy your life. You will find love. It won't be with this idiot that you're trying to chase around. I don't know what it is about this person that you feel drawn to, but there are other people in the world that have better qualities and won't treat you the way that you're being treated right now. You deserve better than that for sure. So 3440. 3442. Virgo. Never chase. Exactly, Jean. 100%. Never chase anybody. Live your life. Let love come to you. If it's meant to be, it will be. You don't have to leave the house. It can come straight to your door. You never know. Tell me about Virgo. Somebody's got strong emotions of grief or sorrow. It's almost like they've missed the boat, right? They showed up with their Starbucks and the boat's already left the shore. This person is sitting there, or they're waiting. Yeah, they're waiting. Look how many coffees they've drank at the bottom of their feet. They've got all these coffees. It's almost like, it looks like at first I didn't see this at the bottom, but they're holding their coffee. It's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have went to Starbucks. I missed my boat. That's right. I missed my chance. But you have strong emotions of sorrow or grief or loss. You're coming in, Virgo, as the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the pre-Empress energy. Now, Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. I feel like there was mind games and manipulation here by an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. And you cut them out. You've cut this person off because of the mind games and manipulation, but you have strong emotions here. This is what I would refer to as crying in your beer. I feel like you're very hurt right now, Virgo. I feel like you feel lied to, cheated, whatever the case may be here. This is why you have these strong emotions of guilt or grief or whatever this is. This, I don't feel like it's you being the culprit. I feel like this is emotions. This is sorrow, strong emotions of sorrow because of some deception. It's caused you a lot of heartbreak. See, you are grief. That is grief. Strong emotions that you're feeling. It's heartbreaking because of some deception. You have a King of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries, Leo, Sag. Or you could be the masculine. This could be you. So I feel like there's an ending of somebody, or somebody's trying to transform. Someone's trying to now transform from being a player. Look at this. This is the transformation, right? They're going from being an F-boy to a husband. So it's almost like you can't make a hoe a housewife. That's kind of like the same thing, but in the masculine version of this person. They may see that they've broken your heart so much. I feel like they're a King of Wands, but you've cut them out. So now this is about a deception. They know that they have to transform from being this player and deceptive in and out to being a husband or somebody that you can rely on, who's solid, stable, and dependable, like almost like matching your energy. This person's matching your energy, because I don't believe that they are a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I believe they could be a Aries, Leo, Sag, right? So this person is trying to make a change because of all the pain they've caused you. You're at a crossroads about this partnership having a new beginning. They've hurt you bad, Virgo. This person hurt you bad and you cut them off. And it's like you're heartbroken over their deception, but this person is trying to change from being one thing to another. I almost feel like you got to them. You got under their skin somehow. But you're still, I feel like for you, you're having some doubt here with that Two of Wands, that this could ever work out again with as a partnership. You're kind of in that mode. Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me. Kind of like, I don't know that I could go there again after being treated some kind of way, right? But people do make mistakes. We all do. I don't think there's anybody in this world that hasn't made a mistake that it hurt somebody, whether intentionally or unintentionally. So at 4016, I've got Libra. What's happening with my Libras? You're thinking about that one, Jean. What's happening, Lo? What's happening? Tell me about these Libras. What's happening with the Libras? Guys, please hit that like button. Okay, Libra. Ooh, right out the gate, there's a tower moment. There's an offer of a new relationship here. There's a tower moment of betrayal. Somebody's wanting to offer that cup. They're wanting to be with you. They want to offer a new beginning in a relationship. I feel like there's somebody here very unhappy. Very unhappy. They're trapped in their head about an argument. They're manifesting rebuilding. They're trying to be patient. They need the strength to make a choice, but there's burden here. There's a burden working on this relationship. There's an opportunity for equal give and take with the Emperor. This could be a twin flame. I feel like somebody's done something there. The tower moment of betrayal. I feel like they want to be with you, Libra. They want to offer you a relationship. Could be trapped in their head about an argument here. They're trying to be patient. So there was an ending. They have to end something. Something has to come full circle. It's illuminating a karmic cycle has to end. It's illuminating a cycle has to end. So you've got to close the door on whatever is causing this tower of betrayal, right? So that you can have happiness and success. So if you want to have this relationship work out, this has to happen first. And then you'll get that. So you may be trapped in your head about an argument or a fight, but there's more going on here than you realize. That's just the energy I'm picking up. There's a lot more going on than meets the eye here. 43, 41. Let me get a drink. Scorpio. Man, that coffee's good. Good morning, Hazel Eyes. Good afternoon, where you're at. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. That's what it sounds like to me, Jean, on that Virgo one. Most definitely. Okay, tell me about Scorpio. I'm shuffling these cards and I'm hearing in my head, smooth like butter. The old BTS reference. Hey, Tansy. Welcome in, dear. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, you want justice rebuilding with a Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody you could be married to. This is a partnership where there was some heartbreak. There you are. You're coming in your emotions with that Queen of Cups, Scorpio. I feel like for you, now, if this is a friendship, if this is a mother-daughter, if this is a same-sex relationship, or if one of you is in your, both of you are in your feminine and one of you is a masculine, take it how it resonates. Guys, I had a comment yesterday that somebody said that I referred to a feminine energy because it was a feminine energy. And because I didn't say masculine, they don't want to listen to me. If you are that shallow and not understand that we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. And if it's your story, take it out resonates and don't get caught up on the sexual thing, on this sex thing, okay? What sex you are, because that's ridiculous. It's just freaking ridiculous. You know, to me, if you don't want to hear me because of something I'm referring to as feminine, it's coming to me as feminine, but that doesn't, it's a general reading, guys. It's a general reading. It's a general reading and it's a free general reading. So I just like, you know, people get uptight over the stupidest stuff. It makes no sense to me. It's, you give somebody something for free and they still going to complain about it. They're going to complain about it because it's not fitting their narrative or whatever. Then book a personal reading. You'll find that masculine energy there. I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. I just thought it was like childish. Believe me, it was ridiculous. We all do. We all do. So I feel like Scorpio, you want justice rebuilding with this person in a partnership. I feel like you've been hurt. I feel like you've been hurt, Scorpio. Because of some burden, something's happened here. You feel like you're carrying the weight of it all. Oh, I see what's happening. Scorpio, this person, you want a relationship with this person, you want to rebuild, but you got hurt because they manipulated you into carrying the burden for something. They manipulated you to carry the burden. In other words, they wanted you taking care of everything and everybody, and maybe made you feel guilty if you didn't, right? I feel like this is where you're at right now. You want a relationship. This could be a mother-daughter. It really could be, because you're kind of pissed off now. You're pissed off. You don't want to piss off a Scorpio. You see that sword she's got in her hand? That's her stinger. Scorpios can be very vindictive when they get pissed. They will go for the jugular vein, right? It's almost like this person they manipulated you into carrying the burden, and now you're in a mode of pissed off. You're in a mode of you want to work out in this family. You want something that's committed in this family. You're going to pull your weight in this family. I feel like you feel betrayed by this. You do want to reconcile. You do want to reconcile and how this commitment. But you see, there will be equal give and take here. You're no longer going to manipulate Scorpio into carrying the burden. There's going to be equal give and take. You're going to do your share. Bottom line, you're going to do your share. Period. This could be a masculine as well. This almost could be, you could be married to this person. Maybe it's a husband. But whoever manipulated you into carrying all the burden, you're stepping up with that Queen of Swords, and you're saying, if you want to be here, you're going to pull your weight, period. Now, if this is a masculine to a feminine, that's going to happen. If you as the masculine manipulated the feminine to carry all the burden, she's pissed off, and things are going to change. Things are going to change. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is that jackass. I was just getting that, you know. So 50, 16 for Sagittarius. Tell me about Sag. Yeah. The attitude, and I get this myself because when I was married, to me, um, it still had to get done, right? No matter what, the kids still had to get bathed at night. They had to get fed. The house had to be cleaned. Life had to still go on, right? And if somebody's not participating in that, you still feel the obligation to make sure that, life flows, right? You can't be stuck in a state where everything's. I personally need to be in control of my surroundings. So I want my bedroom cleaned. I want my bathroom cleaned. I want, and I control that kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying? I always want my environment to be peaceful and serene and clean and healthy and that kind of thing. And so you get caught up in that nonsense. You really do. It's kind of sad. Okay, so Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel like you are just living your best life here. See, I feel like this is you just 10 of cups energy. Kids are playing, you're happy, you're waving to friends in a park, right? You're just working on opportunities here. You're closing cycles that no longer serve you. You're holding back from hidden things or you're holding back from whatever's hidden. So if people aren't telling you the truth or you feel like somebody's not being honest or upfront, you kind of distance yourself from this, right? This is you having new beginnings, right? I almost feel like you're literally trapped in your head to have a victory, right? You can't. It's almost like you see the finish line in front of you, and you're like ready to cross that finish line. You are doing what you need to do. You're living your best life. This is almost this is like passing the baton in a race, right? You're like taking control of this. You may be getting out of your head, being trapped in your head, because you do have a victory here. And Sag, I just, you may have been hurt before, but I'm telling you right now, that's not the case. You are letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. You're holding back from negative people or people that hide things from you. You've mastered your emotions. You're obsessed with your partner. You love one another. Maybe you guys are just reconnecting on a higher level of understanding. You have the caduceus here, and that's a symbol of healing, right? So, I feel like for you, I feel like this is like a rebirth of your relationship and figuring out what works for the two of you and letting go of things that don't serve you, staying away from those negative people. And the reason is that you got clarity. You did some soul searching. You figured it out. And hey, you had that epiphany and it was the right thing. It was like, oh, light bulb moment. Let's do this. Let's handle it this way. Very positive reading for you, Sagittarius. Good for you. Okay, so 5449. Actually 5450. Absolutely. Capricorns. What's happening with the Capricorns? Yeah. It needed to happen. Guys, please hit that like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's see what we got for Capricorn. Oh, I don't like that at all. You have you have you have you have the devil's illusion here. You have somebody who's doing witchcraft, guys. And this is trying to end somebody from communicating with the Empress. This is somebody who's trying to stop you, Capricorn, from communicating with the Empress. You have the Queen of Wands here with a black cat at her feet. This is a sorcerer. This is also a third party. This person is trying to keep you from communicating with the Empress. They're trying to get you to move on. They're trying to get you to move away from the Empress here. They want justice. They want you to move towards justice with an offer. Okay. So they're trying to stop you from seeing or communicating with an Empress so that they can get justice offering you something, right? But you're holding back. You're holding back. You're holding back from the Queen of Wands, but holding on to the Empress because it's lying on the Empress. You're in fight mode here. You're in this King of Swords mode. It's almost like you know that you have to be very calculated. You have to plot and you have to plan and you have to use, because it's falling on both of them, right? The King of Swords energy. This is one that would be fighting for the Empress, but trying to win against his enemy by using their shortcomings against them. Okay. That's the King of Swords where the Queen of Wands is concerned. This person is trying to turn into this King of Wands. Capricorn, you are the King of Swords here. You may be very trapped in your head. It's almost like they're trying to bind you somehow. So with an illusion, but they want justice binding you. Right? They want you to feel trapped in a situation. They're a high priestess energy. This person has higher esoteric knowledge. And when it's in reference to them doing illusions, a high priestess, they want you trapped in your head, no longer speaking to the Empress, but this is them trying to bind you to a new beginning. You're resisting this. You're resisting this. You are the wounded warrior. You have been through 8 battles at least with this person, and you have 1 wand left. And you're leaning up against that wand, okay? You have 1 wand left. You have some fight in you, though, because you're coming in as that King of Swords, resisting this new beginning with the Queen of Wands. You're still trying to hold on to the Empress here. See? You want to be with the pre-Empress here. You're wanting to be with the pre-Empress. See, here's what I'm going to say here. Guys, when you have a twin flame here, which this seems like a twin flame for me, this karmic can never possess the heart of an emperor. They cannot. The heart belongs to the Empress. Always, always, always. Okay, so they may get them sexually. They will never get them to ever be in love with them. They may love them, but they'll never be in love with them. See, because fate is taking over here. Fate is what's guiding this relationship with the pre-Empress. You've got the divine on your side. Fate is stepping in. This cup is meant for this person. And it doesn't matter what this third party wants. When fate says that cup belongs to her, that cup belongs to her, period. So, there's someone sees that. See, Emperor energy. They see that cup belongs to the Empress. They need strength here to communicate. So I feel like the strength to communicate is they've got to overcome the obstacle of this illusion so that they can communicate to the Empress. So this is them needing strength to communicate with the Empress. This Emperor sees what's happening. They know what's happening. They know what this Queen of Wands is up to. Oh, that was an interesting reading, Capricorn. If you know it, protect your energy. Protect your energy. Guys, if there's anything that you need to know on a spiritual journey, first and foremost, I don't give a shit about anything else when it comes to a spiritual journey. The most important thing in a spiritual journey is knowing how to protect your energy, knowing how to cut cords, how to remove blockages, and how to send that shit back to whoever's throwing it at you. We are in a world right now where spiritual warfare is rampant. Okay. People are up doing stuff like they have no clue of what they're conjuring up. Okay. You got a lot of little baby witches sitting in the kitchen, pouring stuff in a pot and saying some kind of a chant, and Lord knows what they're conjuring. They're affecting their lives. They're affecting their families' lives. They're affecting other people around them. You got to get out of that mode. This is like, it's time for a change. Protect your energy, learn everything that you possibly can about spiritual protection. Okay. And quite frankly, if somebody has something to say to me about it and they don't like what I'm talking about, take your ass somewhere else. I'll be real frank about it, because you're not going to shut me up. Okay. This is what my journey is. This is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to help other people. And that's what I'm going to do. And if I can say anything to anybody, is learn everything that you can when it comes to protecting your energy, protecting your home, your family, everything. Learn protection. They are trying hard. Bitches be crazy. I'm telling you. Because at the end of the day, if you protect your energy, it's not going to affect you. You're going to stay on your path. You're going to focus on what's important, and you're going to do what you're meant to do. Because I always look at life, period, as like the game of life. Okay. We're here to learn lessons. Everything that happens to us in our life is meant to happen for a reason. Every single thing. Okay. If it's not teaching you, if it's painful and it's hurting you, it's for you to overcome. It's maybe a lesson from a past life. It could be karma from a past life. It could be anything like that. So take that time and learn the lessons, protect your energy, and move forward. And I feel like the kinder you are, and the more you focus on giving it to God and believing and trusting in that, determines your outcome a lot better. I mean, you'll go through it a lot easier if you focus on those things. Okay, 104:15 for Aqua. Tell me about Aqua. What's happening with my Aquariuses? Aquarius, what's happening with Aquariuses? Many kitchen witches, yes. Many new ones. People that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, Cairo. Like, they have not a clue. They think that it's funny. They think that all of a sudden they're mystical. No, you're not. No, you're not. Right? You'll know if you're called in this direction from a very young age. If you're empathic, you feel people's energy. If you feel like you're an outcast, if you feel like that people don't understand you, it's because you're seeing things clear and they are not. Right? So it's a maybe that you have. You may have visions. You may be claircognizant, clairvoyant. You may be clairaudient. You may have all of these different things. But at the end of the day, you'll know if you've been called to do that you're on a spiritual path. Tell me about, I think most people these days fantasize about it and think it's cool. They hear about twin flame and all of a sudden they've got one. You know, if you're walking through hell, that you've got a twin flame. That's how you can determine. There's no spoon, moon, June about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it might be good for 5 minutes and then it goes to hell in a handbasket. Tell me about Aqua. I feel like you're feeling kind of resistant, a little bit resistant, Aquarius. I feel like there's a partnership that you may have some remorse or regret, and you're trapped in your head. And you want to talk about it. You want to tell somebody something here. You're wanting to get something off your chest that you're unhappy about. There's something here with your partner that you may feel some kind of way about because you're trapped in your head with regret. Like you might feel guilty and you want to tell this person, you rush towards this person in divine timing and offer them the cup, communicating how unhappy and resistant, like you're resisting some kind of unhappiness. Something's happening that you're obsessed with in the relationship. So there's something that you're very unhappy with, but I don't know if you're doing something. What do you got guilt for? You may have lied about in the past. So here's the thing. If there was something that this person is, they've done, and you maybe acted like you were okay with it, you were lying. You were lying because you look back at a past mistake where there was deception, where you lied about it, and you might feel guilty about this, and you're trapped in your head about it, and you want to be honest with your partner and say, look, I told you I was okay with that shit, but I'm not okay with that shit. You want to be with this person, so you want to tell this person the truth. You're obsessed with this relationship, but you're very guarded and defensive, and unhappy about something. So something they said or did that you said that you were okay with, you were not okay with. But now you need to come clean with this person and tell them, look, I might have told you yesterday that I was okay with your mother-in-law coming to stay with us for 5 months, but I'm telling you, this is going to be burdensome to me. You know, so it could be as simple as that, or that you lied about something in the past and now you're looking back feeling guilty and you want to come clean and tell your partner the truth. But you are definitely telling your partner the truth. Okay, 109.05. 109.05 for Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. Welcome in, guys. Please hit that like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. So I feel like Pisces, somebody here needs to speak a truth and be honest, right? I feel like somebody's unhappy here and they're having sleepless nights. They need to communicate in order to get justice. So you know the truth about something, you're keeping it to yourself, and you need to come clean to help somebody else because your communication is going to give justice to somebody. So you're aware of some wrongdoing, but you're not, like, you don't want to come clean. You don't want to, you don't want to be a part of it. That's why what I'm hearing. You don't want to be a part of it. You seen the mistake, right? But you walked away. You acted like you didn't see it. Oh, okay. You get a victory here. Pisces, I feel like you saw somebody's past mistake. You walked away, left this out in the cold. Somebody offered you their cup and you were at a crossroads because you knew they were lying about something. Okay. I feel like what's happened here is you may have met somebody when you were out and they may have offered you something, or they may have tried to pick you up, kind of thing. And you realize this person's married and you need to tell the wife because they're offering their cup to you and you're at a crossroads because you know they're lying. You know this person's married, but they're trying to, you walked away and left it out in the cold. You didn't partake in it, right? You seen what they were doing. But I feel like justice is that you need to tell somebody the truth about their partner because you're going to get a victory here. You blocked their drama and you moved on. So this person may have tried to, you may even know their partner. And this person might not know that you know their partner, but you need to be honest with the partner and tell them, hey, your husband tried to pick up on me last night at the bar. What's up with that? So they're aware of what's happening. So anyway, okay, guys, Jean and PK, do you have a question? It's funny that I ended on 11:11. That's funny. Who's at fault? Okay. Tell me about Virgo's divorce. Who's at fault? Who's at fault? You know, what I'm hearing in my head, Jean, is both are at fault. I don't know who initiated it, but I feel like there's no one person to blame here. So let me know. Tell me about Virgo's divorce. Tell me about Virgo's divorce. Virgo's got the secret. Virgo's got the secret here. So let's see what it's saying. I feel like somebody needs to apologize, but somebody's not speaking to them. So there's an apology, but there's no speaking. It may be because of a third party. There may be in a third party. King of Pentacles has something hidden here. Okay, so I feel like someone got clarity about a third party and they were unhappy and they wanted justice. So I feel like she initiated the divorce because of his past mistake in a family situation. That's what caused the ending. Thank you, Tab. I appreciate that. Thank you, dear. I feel like that he's apologizing to her because of a third party. Like there was something hidden that she got clarity about. I don't know that there is a third party. There was a third party. Now, I don't know in the aspect of, I don't see the Ace of Wands here. You know, it could be as much as somebody talking to somebody else. You know, even when you're talking to somebody else and you're stepping out of your marriage and you could be having a cyber affair, so to speak. If you're talking to somebody in a way that is inappropriate and your partner finds out, cheating is cheating, whether you're having sex with somebody or not, as far as I'm concerned, because you're the partner. So why would they step out of that and be communicating to somebody behind your back? You know what I'm saying? There's ill will there. There's ill intention. She physically had relations with another man. She did. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a third party, but he's the one who's hiding something. because it's telling me the King of Pentacles has the secret. So I feel like she found out something. Now, here's the thing. I can say this personally from my own self in my first marriage. My husband cheated on me left and right. I finally got tired of it and turned the tables. So is everybody guilty? Yeah, everybody's guilty. Right? So he could have turned the tables on her, because I think men take that harder. Here's the thing about a woman that cheats on a man. A man will be more hurt by a cheating person, their cheating partner, than the female is in a relationship. Usually, it's almost like sometimes it hurts this person to the core. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. So, yeah. I mean, I feel like he may have turned the tables on her. I didn't see that she was cheating here, but she could have. But that's not what the card said. PK, okay, you ask, you need to know about Capricorn's relationship. There's a little non-communication. Okay. Tell me. Tell me about Capricorn's relationship. You want to know if he's allegedly forgave her. He is bitter. He is bitter. And he may be staying because he doesn't want to lose his money. You're right. Sometimes money talks and bullshit walks, right? So they, but I still don't understand why anybody would stay in a relationship, even when it comes to money. Because you're unhappy, because there's it, even if there's not, it depends on the state you live in, Jean. It depends on if, sometimes cheating can be a deal breaker all around. It depends on what state you're in. I know in California, they don't care. It's an equal opportunity state, but other states aren't like that. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all okay. Yeah, she did the deed, but stepping out is stepping out. I mean, in the eyes of God, if you are thinking about another woman in your head, you've already cheated, right? So, I don't know that it is hypocritical. She just went all the way. He probably did it. I feel like he has, though. I feel like he has in his lifetime done the same thing. I'm picking up on that. I'm just picking up on that he's not as innocent as you think he is. Like maybe, you never know what is going to push somebody to do something. Like I never thought in the world ever in my life that I would cheat on my husband. But after being put through the ringer for 4 years, nonstop, it takes a toll on you. And I don't consider myself cheating on him because we were separated when I did what I did, right? But I felt like, two can play that game, right? That's how I felt like. At that point, it was like, game on. Yeah, because you can only take so much. You're only going to be beat down so much before you finally say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Here we go. So, okay. So tell me about Capricorn's relationships. Tell me about Capricorn's relationship where PK is concerned. So, okay. So I'm feeling like he wants to be with you because he wants to offer his cup to his Four of Wands, which would be his twin flame, right? But there's an argument about a past person and he's at a crossroads now. You're his wish fulfillment, but whatever's hidden here, tell me about what he's got to He's back and forth. There's something he's not telling you. He wants to move forward with the pre-empress energy. He wants to tell you you're the one he wants to be with. You're his wish. Again, wish fulfillment. Your wish. He wants to be with the pre-empress. He's going to communicate that. But he's got to be patient. King of Pentacles. He's got to be patient. There he is. I feel like it has to do with fighting about the other person. He's unhappy about the fighting and arguing. He's looking back at past mistakes. He does want justice in a situation with you. He does. He does. He wants to work on it. He wants to rebuild with equal give and take and heal the situation. To have all 10 pentacles. I don't feel like there's anything happening there. I feel like what's happening is he's really kind of in his head about the argument, and he's trying to figure out how to come back. He's not talking. I feel like you scared the hell out of him. That's why. PK, you opened a case of whoop ass on him, okay? And it's almost like you terrified him. Now, you know that you can tell that you're the one is when that person's just a little fearful of you. You know, they have just a little bit of fear, and they just enough to make them think, well, of course. Exactly. And then you open the case on him, and now he's butthurt. So it's like now he's feeling your pain. Now he's having empathy. Now he's standing in your shoes, seeing how you feel. So yeah, that's why he's resisting. You feel like he's not cheated. Gene, I'm going to throw cards on it. Has Virgo ever cheated on his wife? And has Virgo ever cheated in his life? Has Virgo ever cheated? He has sleepless nights about a relationship, juggling the competition. He's juggling the competition. I'm asking if he's ever had it. Has he ever been a player? Has he ever been in and out juggling the competition? He's having sleepless nights about it. That may be guilty. He's coming in very strategic, needing strength to have justice in a family situation. But if he's not the cheater, somebody else is. But I feel like juggling the competition, somebody who's in and out. Oh. Oh, okay. So maybe this is him worrying about people cheating on him. It's interesting that you say that, Jean, that's an issue for him. That's a big issue for him. That might be why he's like this. Like maybe it's happened 9 times in relationships. How many relationships has he been in? And they've all cheated on him. So he's in this mode right now. I almost feel like it's a fight mode. Now, here's the thing. People can look at cheating all different ways. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, somebody could, you can fall in love with anybody. It don't matter what they look like. What matters is what's on the inside. Who gives a shit what's on the outside? I mean, we all got flaws. Every single one of us have flaws. It's what's on the inside that matters. Now, cheating could be him talking to somebody else. If you're stepping out of your relationship and having those intimate conversations with somebody you should be having with your wife, you're still cheating. You're still being inappropriate. You certainly wouldn't want your mate to do that. You know, see, people have to, that's territorial. That's very territorial. When somebody tells you they love you because they love you. I mean, we love you, Gene. I mean, male, female, we love you, Gene. You're an awesome person. You help many readers on this channel, on these channels. You know what I'm saying? People care about you because you're a kind and good person. And you're being accused of cheating because you're a good person. Now, if somebody knows you, that's kind of a narcissistic trait. That's kind of love bombing, or what is that? It's gaslighting. That's gaslighting. When somebody accuses you of doing something, usually when somebody's accusing you of doing something, they're doing it themselves. So, it doesn't matter, it's always what's on the inside that matters, and they should know you better than that. I mean, it's attack. It's that personally, I think that's attack of your integrity. And I believe, Gene, that you have a lot of integrity. I feel like, I think you're pretty cut and dry when it comes to things. You're, very upfront. Yeah. Well, cheating PTSD, yeah, but if you live your life thinking that everybody, you got to understand you're manifesting that shit to you. You're manifesting that to you. What you think about all the time is what you bring to your life, right? I feel like that even though he's been through it, he can't blame you for what other people have done. That's why that's happening. Because if you're focused on that and you think that every woman's going to cheat and that all women are bad and this and that, or whatever the case may be, you're bringing that right to your doorstep. Yeah, you can't judge everybody by everybody else's mistake, especially, I mean, I'm sorry, but Gene, you're Gene, okay? I mean, you're on top of your game. And if he doesn't realize that, because you have friends that care about you, you do. You just have friends that care about you. I have friends that tell me they love me all the time too. If somebody was jealous of that, that's their problem. It sounds like a them problem, not a you problem. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I'm, even though you're a Leo, you have a Cancer trait in you because, to me, my twin used to call it my love bullshit, because I believe that that connection between two people is a very intimate and private thing, and that is a bonding time. That's something for the two people to connect in a loving way. So I look at sex that is it's about love. It's not about it's not something that you give freely. You know what I'm saying? That's, you're giving your whole self to somebody. You take it serious. But my twin used to call it my love bullshit. And now that he's on the other side, he understands my love bullshit is real. So, that to me cut like a knife. It's like, what the hell would you think otherwise? You know me. Well, there's always a first time for everything. And maybe it's something that he needs somebody to build him up, to help him to understand his worth and value. Instead of settling for crumbs. Well, most Scorpios don't see it that way. I'm going to tell you right now. Scorpios don't see sex as monogamous. They don't. Most Scorpios do not. Most Scorpios they're like free range. They're like free range there. Let's just do what we do, right? So I think you got something else. You got something in Cancer that's keeping you grounded in a monogamy kind of thing. It might be in your house. You might check the house. What is the house for love and relationships? Um, we do. We love with our whole heart. Are they all monogamous? Because I know a lot of Scorpios that are just, oh my God, it's a free for all. It's a freaking free for all. I'm sure that see, here's the thing. We can't just base it on if they're Scorpio. What's their moon, rising, Venus? What is in their chart when based on their birth, right? Because just because they may be like a Cancer a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio sun, every Scorpio is different. Every Scorpio is different, but I know several that are like, it's a free for all. It's like they're running rampant. It's like, and not all cancers are monogamous, but a lot of people, I do know a lot of cancers that are more monogamous than most signs, because I feel like that's that motherly kind of, nurturing kind of thing. And how deep, especially if you have a Venus in Cancer, you could be a very monogamous person. And I definitely have a Venus in Cancer. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, people are going to cheat. I mean, that's just a fact of life. People do what they do. Incapable of being monogamous. Yeah, I know a few like that. I mean, I do. I know a few Scorpios that they are just like, they're almost like the Black Widow. I mean, it's almost like they will devour their mate kind of thing. It's kind of crazy. I do have one of my closest friends in the world is a Scorpio, and she's a very monogamous person. She is, but she's got to have something in her chart, because she doesn't act like a Scorpio on any. If you met her, you would think she was a Cancer. You would see, because she's the best mother. She cooks, she cleans, she takes care of everybody. She's just a nurturing soul. She must have Cancer somewhere, but she definitely don't act like a Scorpio. And I have seen other Scorpios that are just like, woohoo, where the party at? It's like, where's the party at? Like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. We do. I mean, your Lilith is in Cancer. My Lilith is in Capricorn, I believe. It's opposing. It's opposing what I am. So you might have Capricorn in your chart, Tav. The most loyal, alongside Leo's. I've got Leo. Leo's my rising, but I don't think I've ever heard that one, Jean. I'd have to look at that. I don't know. Possibilities. Possibilities. I'm a Cancer Leo cusper, but my rising is Leo, and I'm Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Venus Cancer with Leo rising. I'm all Cancer and Leo. I've got water and fire. A lot of my placements are water and fire, and then I have a sprinkling of Virgo in there. So, and it's funny because your sun sign is how you view yourself. Your moon sign is where your emotions lie. Your rising sign is how other people view you. And your Venus sign is how you love other people. Yeah, I think I have maybe one Scorpio placement. I don't think I have any Aquarius placements. Um, it's kind of interesting. My birth chart is kind of interesting. I look at it and go, the funny thing is, I knew I was a Leo rising even before I knew I was a Leo rising. I remember as a teenager knowing I was a Leo rising, and then turns out I was Leo rising. So, being that cusper, I don't know. Maybe I felt that strong. That's the dynamic of my personality, I think, is because of the Cancer Leo cusper. How you present yourself to the world, like how other people see you. Yeah. And Venus is how you love. Yes. Um, I almost feel like the sun is how you see yourself, though. You don't have any Aries in your chart. You hunted for Cancer in your chart and you can't find any. Wow. That's very interesting. And it's funny being water and fire because, water dominates the fire. It puts the fire out kind of thing. Um, I feel like that's why we're one of the I feel like for like if you visualize it as water covers the earth, so there's like you can cover an earth sign, you can put fire out. Um, you mix with the air, right? Because you can mix with the air. It's kind of interesting. Okay, guys, I need to get. It looks like I'm filling up for readings today. I need to get my butt in gear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like we do. Water signs are like that, though. Okay, guys, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for being here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a blessed week. Talk to you soon.